أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 5, page 17, pointer B, Suratul Al-Baqarah, verses 114 and 115. We saw the first juz has 4 quarters. First quarter is studied in QC2 with first 5 pages and 37 ayah. The second quarter we studied in QC3 with the 39 ayah. And then the third quarter we studied in QC4 with the next 5 pages with 29 ayahs. And in QC5, now we are studying next and the last 5 pages with 36 ayah. And thus, inshallah, we will complete the complete juz, that is 141 ayah in this QC5. The 5 last pages, 16 to 20, we will keep on the left hand like that. The 16th page on the little finger and the 20th on the thumb of the left hand. Let's revise the 16 page pointers. Yes, please, somebody should revise them.
Abrogation, don't question, wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only.
Abrogation, don't question, wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only. Let's have the brief pointers for this 16 page. Yes.
Abrogation, question, wish, paradise.
Abrogation, question, wish, paradise. Let's to proceed for the 17th page. Sorry. The first pointer is Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The second pointer is the injustice block mosque. The third pointer is Christians made a son for Allah. And the fourth pointer is ignorance say Allah should talk to them. Let's revise the pointer for the 17th page. Yes, what are they?
Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The unjust block mosque. Christians made a son for Allah. Ignorant say Allah talk to them.
Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The injustice block the mosque. Christians made a son for Allah. Ignorant say Allah talk to them. What are the brief pointer for the point, the page 17?
Jews and Christians, the unjust, Christian, ignorant.
Jews and the Christian, the injustice, Christians and ignorant. Let's to proceed with the second pointer, that is the injustice block mosque. The relation with the previous ayah is the injustice block mosque. After mentioning the deviations of the people of the book, Allah talks about those injustice people who block people from mosques. So this is the ayah of the today. If somebody kindly revise with translation. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن أظلم ممن منع مساجد الله أن يذكر فيها اسمه وسعى في خرابها أولئك ما كان لهم أن يدخلوها إلا خائفين لهم في الدنيا خزي ولهم في الآخرة عذاب عظيم. And who are more unjust than those who prevent the name of Allah from being mentioned in his mosque and strive for their destruction. As for those, it is not for them that they enter them mosque except in fear. For them there is disgrace in this world and a great punishment in the hereafter. The next part of the surah is Bismillah. وَلِلَّهِ الْمَشْرِقُ وَالْمَغْرِبُ فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّوا فَثَمَّ وَجْهُ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَاسِعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And to Allah belongs the east and the west. So whoever you turn, there is the face of Allah indeed. Allah is all encompassing, all knowing. So let's to have the lesson learned from this ayah. So before the lesson, let's to revise the words identification. Wa is a harf, man is a ism, aslam, it's an ism. Min is a harf, and man is a ism. Mana is a verb, mean the fail. Oh, so masajida is a plural of masjid. So it's a ism. Allah ismi jalala ism. An is a half. Yuzakkaru is a majhul mudare. So it's a fail of majhul mudare. Fi is a harf, ha is a zamir. So fiha is jar majrur. Ismuhu, ism is a ism, and who is a zamir ism. Ism plus ism is mudaf mean the relation here. Wa is a harf. Sa again is a fail, and fi is a har. Kharabi is a ism, ha is a ism. Kharabiha is again mudaf. Fi kharabiha is charmaj. Ulaika is a ism ishara for ba'id, is plural. The singular is zalika. Ma is a harf. Kana has come as a fail. Lahum, la is a harf. Hum is a ism. So it's a harf and ism, so jar and majrur. An is a harf. Yadkhuluha. Yadkhulu is a verb of mudare. Ha is a zamir ism. So illa is a harf. Khaifin. This yanun is telling it's a plural of masculine ism. So it's a masculine ism of nakra, mean the common noun. Lahum, la is a harf, hum is a zamir ism, so it's a jar majhur. Fi is a harf, ad-dunya is a ism, fi dunya is a jar majhur. And khizyun is a ism. Wa is a harf, la is a harf, hum is a zamir, lahum is a jar majhur. Fi is a harf, min jar, al-akhirah is a ism, so fi al-akhirah is a jar majhur. Azabun is a ism, azimun is a ism. Azabun azim, they meet the four aspects. Both are singular, both are masculine, both are nakra, mean the common noun, both are marfu, having the damatan. So they are the compound of sifa. They are the sifa compound or the pair, just like murakkabe tawsifi. So the lesson learned were unjusted people stop worship birds from entering the masjid. Allah will disgrace them in this world and punish them in the hereafter. To Allah belongs the east and the west. Look, the new words in each line, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0. It means not more than 2 in each line. So word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa and man who azlamu, more injustice, mimman than who manamin prevents masajid Allah, the mosque of the Allah, and yuzkara, to be mentioned fiha in them, ismuhu, his name, mean the Allah's name, wasa, and strives fi kharabiha, for their destructions. Let's to see the new word is aslama. We will have the phrase waman azlam, waman azlam. The next one is mana and masajida. We will have the phrase for it. Mana masajid Allah. Mana masajid Allah. The next one is sa'a and kharabiha. We will have the phrase for them. وَسَعَى فِي خَرَابِهَا وَسَعَى فِي خَرَابِهَا. Let's to see the explanation. The best act is the remembrance of Allah Almighty. The worst of all deed is to stop it. Remembrance of Allah is the source of all goodness. Every good act emanates from this relationship with Allah. The place of masjid is very sacred and to be treated with utmost respect and honor. And to violate its honor is one of the most criminal and hideous acts. Mushrikeen of Makkah were stopping the Muslims from entering the Kaaba. They were big criminals. So now it's your turn. If somebody could kindly revise this part of the ayah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن أظلم, and who is more unjust mimman than one who mana'a prevents masajid Allahi, the mosque of Allah, and yuzkara to be mentioned fiha, in them, ismuhu, his name, wasa'a, and strives fi harabiha, for their destruction.
Jazakallah khaira. Let's to proceed the next part. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ulaika, those ma, not kana, were lahum, from them, and if yadkhulu, they have entered them, illa, except khaifin, like those in fear. Lahum, for them, fit dunya, in the world, khizun, the disgrace, walahum, and for them, fil akhirah, in the hereafter, azabun azim, is a great punishment. There is no new word. Let's go for the explanation of the ayah. Those who stop people from remembering Allah and from going to masjid are cruel, injustice, and criminals. Humiliation in this world and punishment in the hereafter awaits them. Now, please kindly, if somebody revise it before we proceed ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أولئك, those, ما كان لهم, it is not for them, and yadkhuluha, that they enter them, illa, except khaifina, like those in fear. Lahum, for them, fi dunya, in the world, khizyun, is disgrace, walahum, and for them, fil akhirati, in the hereafter, adhabun adhimun, is a punishment great.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa and lillahi, and for Allah, al-mashriq, the east, wal-maghrib, and the west. Fa'ainama, so wherever, tuwallu, you turn, fasamma, so there, wajhu, the face, Allah, the Allah is. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, wasiun, all encompassing, alim, all knowing. The new words here is a mashriq and maghrib. We will have the phrase walillahi al-mashriq wal-maghrib. Walillahi al-mashriq wal-maghrib. The next one is fa'ainama and tuwallu. Both are the new word. We will have the phrase fa'ainama tuwallu. Fa'ainama tuwallu. The fasamma is also a new word. We will have the phrase fasamma wajhullah. Fasamma wajhullah. Wasyun is a new word. We will have the phrase for it. Inna Allah wasi'un alim. Inna Allah wasi'un alim. Let's to go for the explanation. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed towards the Baitul Muqaddas for quite some time. Then the Qibla was changed From then on, Muslims faced towards the Kaaba from almost every direction depending upon their location. All direction, therefore, belongs to Allah. As far as Qibla is concerned, we face towards Kaaba during travel in a plane or a train. If you cannot face Qibla for some valid reason, you can pray in the direction you are sitting, but don't leave the prayer. Let's take the hadith here. Abu Huraira reported that the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the parts of the land dearest to Allah are its mosques, and the parts most hateful to Allah are the markets. So no, it's certain, kindly somebody revise it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Walillahi, and for Allah, al-mashriqu is the east, wal-maghrib and the west. Fa'ainama, so wherever, tuwallu, you turn. Fathamma, so there, wajhullah is the face of Allah. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, wasi'un is all-encompassing, alimun, all-knowing.
Jazakallah khaira, sister. Let's to go for the lessons dua in the plane. The lesson learned from these ayah: unjustice people stop worshippers from entering the mosque. Allah will disgrace them in this world and punishment them in the hereafter. To Allah belong the east and the west. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, help me develop the love of masjid and help me pray all the 5 prayers in it. Evaluate and make a simple plan. Inshallah, I will meet with Muslims with different backgrounds that come to the masjid and make joint efforts to call people to the masjid. The asma in this ayah is zalim. The tafil mean the increase is azlam. The plural is zalim, zullam. The next is wajha. The plural is wujuh. The 3-letter sound verb is mana, yam, nau, imna. Mane, mamnu, mana. Mim, nun, ain is a root letter and the bab is fataha. The next is khariba, yakhrabu, ikhrib. Kharib dash kharab. Kharaba is the root letter and bab is samia. Azuma, yazumu, uzum. Azim dash izm. And Zwadmim is the root letter and Bab is Karma. So this is the table of Mana. If somebody can kindly revise this table. Okay, Sister Zainab, go ahead.
Mana'a, he stopped. Mana'u, they stopped. Mana'ta, you stopped. Mana'tu, I stopped. Mana'tum, you all stopped. Mana'na, we stopped. Mana'at, she stopped. Yamna'u, he stops. Yamna'una, they stop. Tamna'u, you stop. Amna'u, I stop. Tamna'una, you all stop. Namna'u, we stop. Tamna'u, she stops. Imna, stopped. Imna'u, stop you all. La tamna, don't stop. La tamna'u, you all don't stop. Mani'un, stopper. Mamnu'un, the one who is stopped. Man'un, to stop. Mana'a, yamna'u, imna, mani'un, mamnu'un, man'un. Mim nun ain, fataha.
Good. The next is Azuma. Yes, if somebody would like to revise this table of Azuma. Okay. Azuma, he become greater. Azumu, they become greater. Azumta, you become greater. Azumtu, I become greater. Azumtum, you all become greater. Azumna, we all become greater. Azumat, she become great. Yazumu, he becomes greater. Yazumuna, they become greater. Tazamu, you become greater. Azumu, I become greater. Tazumuna, you all become greater. Nazamu, we become greater. Tazamu, she becomes greater. Wazum, become greater. Wazumu, become you all greater. La tazum, don't become greater. La tazumu, don't become you all greater. Azimun, greater. Dash. Ismun and azamatun is the masdar, mean to be greater. 6 keys are azuma, yazumu, uzum, azimun, dash, ismun, and azamatun. The root letter is enzwad, mean, and the bab is karuma. The next table is khariba. Yes, who would like to do the khariba table?
Khariba, he
Okay, sister
destructed.
Ginia, go.
Okay. Khariba, he destructed. Kharibu, they destructed. Kharib,
Horiba, Horibtu, Horibtum, you destructed. Horibna, we destructed. Horibat, she destructed. Yakrobu, he destructs. Yakrobuna, they destruct. Takrobu, you destruct. Akrobu, I destruct. Takrobuna, you all destruct. Nakrobu, we destruct. Takrobu, she destructs. Ikrob, destruct. Ikrobu, destruct you all. La takrob, don't destruct. La takrobu, you all don't destruct. Horribun, destructor. Horribun or korbun, to destruct. And the root word is horiba, yakrubu, ikrob. No.
Dash, kharabun, and khar. And what was the root letter? Kharaba. And the bab is samia. Thank you, sister. The next is weak verbs, just like sa, yasa, isa, sa'in, masiyun, and like, and the sa. So sin and ya is the root letter, and bab is again samia. The next one is khafa, yakhafu, khaf, khaif, makhawf, khawf. Kha, waw, fa is the root letter, and bab is samia. So this is the sa. Yes, who would like to revise this sa table? Yes, Sister Zainab, you were doing last time. Please go ahead.
Sa'a, he tried. Sa'o, they tried. Sa'eta, you tried. Sa'etu, I tried. Sa'etum, you all tried. Sa'ena, we tried. Sa'at, she tried. Yas'a, he tries. Yas'auna, they try. Tas'a, you try. As'a, I try. Tas'auna, you all try. Nas'a, we try. Tas'a, she tries. Is'a, try. Is'al, try you all. La tas'a, don't try. La tas'al, you all don't try. Sa'in, trier, dash, the one who is to be tried. Sa'un, sa'yun, to try. Sa'a, yas'a, is'a, sa'in, dash, sa'yun. Sin, ain, ya. Fatah.
Good. The next is khafa. Khafa, he's scared. Khafu, they scared. Khifta, you scared. Khiftu, I scared. Khiftum, you all scared. Khifna, we scared. Khafat, she scared. Yakhafu, he scares. Yakhafuna, they scared. Takhafu, you scared. Akhafu, I scared. Takhafuna, you all scared. Nakhafu, we scared. Takhafu, she scares. Khif, khaf, scared. Khafu, scared. You all. La takhaf, don't scare. La takhafu, don't scare you all. Khaifun, the scared, makhfun, to be scared, khafun or khifatun, to be scared. Khafa, yakhafu, khaf, khaif, makhaf, khaf or khifatun. The kha, wawfa is the root letter and bab is sami. The next is on the pattern of mazid fi. Wallahi, walli, walli, muwallin, muallan, taliyatun. This waw, lam, mim is the root letter, and it is on the pattern of dallala. So it's actually walla come on the pattern of allama. So let's see this allama on tafid. Wallah, he returned. Wallu, they returned. Wallaita, you returned. Wallaitu, I returned. Wallaitum, you all returned. Wallaina, we returned. Wallat, she returned. Yuwalli, he returns. Yuwalluna, they return. Tuwalli, you return. Tuwalli, I return. Tuwalluna, you all return. Tuwalli, we return. Tuwalli, she returns. Walli, return. Wallu, return you are. La tuwalli, don't return. La tuwallu, don't return you are. Muallim, returner. Muallam, that to be returned. Tawliyatin, to return. 6 key. Wallahi, walli, walli, muallin, muallan, tawliyatun. The root letter is waw, lam, ya, and it is on the pattern of allama, babit, tafheel. So we completed the first part. Let's see the choppers words. Choppers words are lam, lamma, fal, wal. And the double chopper, which are the harf shat, that is in manma. Here it has come fa inama. Fa inama, this is in. Ainama, ma has come. So this is acting as a chopper. Look, it was to luna. The chopper ma has cut the noon. Look, the next is the hammer. The hammer is li, lan, and hatta. Here you see, I use actually it was yuskaru. There was dhamma on ra, but an came, it is a hammer. It pressed the dhamma of the yuskaru and it becomes yuskara. Look, the next, an yadkhuluha. The word was yadkhuluna. There was nun. Yadkhuluna. An came and is a hammer. A hammer, either the hammer cut or the chopper. In the plural, they all cut the noon. So it has removed the noon or cut the noon. It becomes yadkhulu, from yadkhuluna, yadkhulu. So here we will have the 5 minutes break, please, for the prayer, and then we will continue the grammar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 5, page 17, pointer B. We will study today in grammar the 3 singulars nouns representing raf, nasf, and jar. We know in Arabic grammars, it have 2 parts. One is called sarf, other is called naf. The sarf is the conjugating the letters to make the words. The letters, when they join, we make the words, just like making tables. Fa and lam is a 3 letter. We make file, fail, marful, ifal, etc. And what is the naf? Naf is from these made words, we compose either a sentence or compose some pairs, which later on join words and making the sentences. Just like al-baytu is a word, kabir is a word. We join them, conjugate, we get a sentence, al-baytu kabir, the house is big. At times we make the pairs, just like fil ardi, baytun kabirun, zalika al-bayt, baytullah. They all are the pairs or the compounds. These compounds are the pairs used to make or build the sentences, just like khalaqallahu fil yawmayn. كان هذا بيتا كبير إن ذلك البيت بيت. So these are the called naf. Making sentences are the compounds or the pairs from the words, or the analysis of the sentences of the pairs is called naf. Till now we have learned 4 types of sentences. Yes, what are they? What are the different 4 types of sentences we have so far studied? Yes. Among one is the nominal sentence. It is called Jumla Ismiya. What is Jumla Ismiya? Nominal sentence, which start with a noun or with a name. Just like Allahu Ghafur. Allah is a ism, it's a marfa, and the Ghafurun is a ism and nakra. But the difference is that Allahu is marfu, mean in raf, have a dhamma. And Ghafurun also have the Dhamma and Raf. The difference is that Allah is proper noun, Marfa. And Ghafurun is a common noun, meaning the Nakra. So in sentence, this is a condition. One noun, the first noun usually should be Marfa, the proper noun, and second should be Nakra. Otherwise, it will be not a sentence. Suppose both sentence, but both nouns in a given sentence or a given statement, if both the sentence they are marfa, then it is not a sentence, it's a compound or the pair. Both are nakra, still they are not the sentence, they may be the compound or the pair. But one is marfa proper noun, other is the nakra, then it becomes the sentence. Just like Allahu Ghafur. As it is starting with the ism, so it's called jumla ismiya or the nominal sentence. The second type of sentence we studied was the sentence with inna. Just like, look, inna Allah ghafur. The noun followed by inna is called the ismu inna, and the khabar is called khabru inna. The ismu inna is always mansub, and the khabar is always marfu. So that is called the inna sentence or sentence with inna. There was third type called the sentence with kana. Just like kana Allahu ghafura. Look, the word or the noun followed by kana is called ismu kana, and the khabar is called khabru kana. The kana ism is always marfu, and the khabar is mansoob bin nasb. The fourth type of sentence was called jumla fi'liya, mean it starts with the fi'l, mean the verb. So it is called verbal sentence in English. Verbal sentence, the example is khalaqallahu arda. Khalaqa is the verb. Allah, it's a file because it's marfu. File is always marfu. And al-arda, it is a mansub, so it's a maf'ul bihi. It's a maf'ul. So fail, file, maf'ul, when they join, make a jumla failure, mean the verbal sentence. So we have four types of sentence. What are they? Jumla ismiya, mean the nominal sentence. Jumla with inna, jumla with kana, and the jumla with failure, mean the sentence that is verbal sentence. Then there are four types of pair we have so far studied in the last lessons of the QC4. One was called harf jar pair, just like fil ardi. Fi is a harf jar followed by a noun, so it becomes fil ardi, and the followed noun is always mazur, mean have a kasra at the end. The second pair was the pair of sifa, mean the attributes pair, just like baytun kabirun. This is a two non-compound and called the murakkabit tawsifi, or it is called the attributes pair. The third type is called the pairs of pointing noun, just like this ism ishara. This is the pair of the ism ishara, zalikal bayt. We will study later on. And baytullah is the fourth type of pair, which is called the relation pair. Relation. So the four types different pairs which we have studied were harf jar pair, the sifa, mean the attributes pair, then the ishara, mean the dominating or pointing nouns pair, and the relation pair, which was having two nouns relation. In today's lesson, we will practice sentences that have raf, nas, and jar for a singular nouns. Look, Muslimun, it's have a double dhamma. So it's a original state, and this is sign is called raf, and the word is called marfu because it's have a dhamma. When it gets the fatah, it becomes changed, affected. When it gets affected, it's called the marfuul. It is get the, it become the passive. Not the passive, but you can say the affected or the object. You can say the object. When it get the kasra, mean the double kasra, it becomes the after jar. it get the condition after jar. So we got the three state. Muslimun, marfu, we will call it raf, state of raf. Second is called mansub, the state is called nas. And the third one is called majroor, and the state is called jar. When have dhamma, raf. When have fatha, nas. When have kasra, jar. Let's to get the example. Ja'a muslimun. A Muslim came. What is this Muslim? Either it's raf, nas, or jar. You have to identify it.
Raf.
Raf, because it have a dhamma. If the sentence is Ra Zaidun Musliman, what do you think? The Muslimun word, now what has become to it?
Nas.
It has become Nas. It has got the Fatha. It has become the object. What is about this sentence? Samia Zaidun min Muslim.
Jar.
Jar, because the harf jar had come before min, Muslimin. Min has taken it to the jar. Let's to have the proper nouns. Al-Muslim. It's a proper because Alif Lam is there. It's an original phrase. It is marfu and it will call in the state of raf. When the dhamma changes to fatha, it becomes al-muslima. It gets affected. It becomes the object. This is the sign. And when it get the kasra, it becomes al-muslimi. This is the jar after jar, because the jar letter follows always a majroor, mean having this sign of kasra. So al-muslimu raf, because it have a dhamma, it's a marfu. Al-muslima is nas, because it's have a fatha and it's a mansub. Al-muslimi, it's called jar, because it's have kasra, it's majroor. So ja al-muslimu identified. Al-Muslimu is raf, nas, or jar.
Raf.
Raf, because it's a dhamma, it's a marfu. What about this Muslim? Ra Zaidun al-Muslima. What is this?
Nas.
It's mansub. So nas, it's a nas, mean the object. What about this sentence? Samia Zaidun min al-Muslimi.
Jar.
Jar, because the harf jar has come, min has come before it. Whenever the harf jar come, the followed ism is always. It may not be showing the kasra even. Just like muslimina, no kasra, but we know minal muslimina, min harf so followed noun is in jar. Maybe not showing the kasra. Let's have the example from the Quran. Sami Allahu. What's about this Allah? Is nas, jar, or
Raf.
raf? Because it's have a dhamma, is marfu. Amanan nas. What about this an-nas?
Raf.
Raf, because it's marfu if you have the dhamma. What about this? Yaqulul kafiru. Al-kafiru. What about this?
Raf.
Raf, because it's have dhamma. So these all three are the example of raf. Allahu, an-nasu, al-kafiru, because all the three have dhamma at the end. What about this sentence? Khalaqallahu al-arda. What is al-ard? Raf, nas, or jar?
Nas.
Nas, because it's have a fatha. What about this? Yarfo Ibrahimul Kuwaida. Al-Kuwaida. What is this? Marfu, nas, or jar?
Nas.
Because it has a fatha. What about this? Asa Fir'aunul Rasula. What is al-Rasulu?
Nas.
Okay. So let's have another example. Anzal al-Kitaba. What is al-Kitaba?
Nas.
Nas. What about this? Atiullah. What is this word Allah in which state?
Nas.
Nas. Wattakun nara. What is an-nara?
Nas.
Good. Let's have the jar state. B is a harf jar followed by a ism, ism jalala Allah. It becomes billahi. We have a word fi. Let's to attach the word Allah. It will become fi, fil ardi, fillahi or fil ardi. Let's have another example, li, and attach a word with it. Al-Muslimina, lil-Muslimina. What is the state of al-Muslimina? Raf, nas, or jar?
Jar.
Jar, because the word li, jar has come. What about this word? Minal mu'minina. What is al-mu'minina?
Jar.
Because the harf jar has come. Let's to have the exercise from the book. Wasa fi kharabiha. Translate into English. Wa and sa tried fi in it kharabiha to make it destruction and strives for their descent. Wa lillahi al-mashriqu wa maghrib. Translate in English. Wa min and lillahi for the Allah al-mashriq the east, wa and al-maghrib the west. And for Allah is the east and the west. Inna Allah wasiun alim. Translate in English. Inna mean indeed. Allah wasiun mean great. Alim, knowing. So we can say indeed Allah is all encompassing or knowing, all knowing. Let's to make plural. Zalim. What is the plural of zalim?
Zalimun.
Zalimun or Zulam. Zalimun Zulam. But here we are not having the plural. We have a mean the taf'il. That is called the greaterness. Just like al-akbaru. Azlamu mean the great plural. Now waju. What is the plural of waju? Wujuh. Wujuh. Good. Let's to have the 6 keys for the mana. Yes. Who will do the 6 key for the mana? Go ahead. Yes, Samu, please go for that. Asmu, Bilu, please go for the mana 6 keys. Okay. Mana, yamnau, imna, mane, mamnu, mana. So these were the 6 keys for them. So let's have the next keys. That is khariba. So what is khariba? 6 keys. Khariba, yakhribu, ikhrib. Kharib dash kharab mean to destruct. The next is azuma. Azuma, yazumu, uzum, azim dash ism mean to be great. Sa, yas'a, is'a. Sa'in, masyun ilay, and sa mean to strive. Khafa, yakhafu, khaf. Khaif, makhawf, khawf. What does mean? To fear. Walla, yuwalli, walli, muwallin, muallan, talyatun. What is the meaning? To turn. A Muslim came. Please translate into Arabic. Yes. What will be done? A Muslim came. Ja Muslim. Zaid saw a Muslim. Translate into Arabic. Ra'a Zaidun Musliman. Zaid heard from a Muslim. Samia Zaidun Minal Muslimi. So let's to translate into English. The Muslim came. Yes. Ja'al Muslim. Ra Zaidun al-Muslima. What will be the translation? Zaid saw a Muslim. Samia Zaidun min al-Muslimi. Zaid heard from a Muslim. So let's to see. Concentrate on that. We have a word called yaf'alu. It's a mudari. It's a normal. It's a ma'ruf. If I put a lam before it, or we put a noon at the end, it gives a hasr, it gives a stress. Just like yafalan, from yafalu it becomes yafalan, it means he will sure do. But if I put lam before it and at the end a noon, means it have a double hasr, it have a double stress. La yafalan, one mean he will sure or must do. There is another word called noon saqila. When we add a noon saqila with lam, la yafalanna, the translation changes quite. He will must do. It become obligatory, mandatory, no refuse. So this is a word yaf'alu. It's a normal. When we put a normal noon, that is called noon khafifa, the meaning becomes he will sure do. When we put the noon, the lam with the noon khafifa, it changes. He will sure or must do. When we put a noon saqila, that is noon saqila, if we put only lam, it means he will must do. But if we put the noon saqila, mean the noon with mushaddad noon, it become the translation he will must do, obligatory. Let's have few questions here. Waman azlamu, what is the translation? And who is more justice, and who is more merciful, and who is more unjust, and who is more unjust? A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Waman azlamu.
Unjust.
And who is more unjust? The next question is translate. Waman, sorry. Wasafi kharabiha. Wasafi kharabiha, 4 options. Strives for their destruction, and he strives for their destruction, and strives for destruction, and they strive for their destruction. A, B, C, D. Wasafi kharabiha. The answer is, and he strive for their destruction. The next question, those who stop people from remembering Allah and from going to masjid are cruel, injustice, criminals, humiliates. A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Select more than one answer. Oh, all, you are right. The parts of land that mean dearest to Allah are is mosque, markets, schools, offices. A, B, C, D. Mosques, good. The parts most hateful to Allah are its mosques, offices, schools, markets. A, B, C, D. It's markets. Okay. Translate. فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّ. So wherever he turns, so wherever we turn, so wherever they turn, so wherever you turn. Tawallu has come. فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّ.
Wherever they turn.
No, Tawallu, you. It's the front. Tawallu, you. So wherever you turn. Translate. فَسَمَّ وَجْهُ اللَّهِ. So there is the face of Allah. So there is the face of Allah. The face of Allah. There is the face of Allah. A, B, C, D. Fasamma. So there is the face of Allah. The next question is Ism file of khariba. Khariba, ikhrab, kharab, kharib. A, B, C, D. Ism file of khariba is kharib. Fi'l amr of sa is sa'in, yas'a, is'a, masmiun ilayhi. A, B, C, D. Fi'l amr is is'a. Plural of wajah is awjuh, wujuh, wajuhan, wujuhun. A, B, C, D.
E.
Good. Make a sentence of original state of the word sadiq. Haulail mu'minun, sami'a zaidu mina sadiq, ra'aytu sadiqan, huwa sadiqun. You have to make the original state, mean the marfu state. D, huwa sadiqun. it has the dhamma. Make a sentence of effective state of the word Muslim. Ja'al Muslimun, Samia Zaidun min al Muslimin, Ra Zaidun Musliman, Khalaqni, ABCD. Which one is correct?
E.
It's C. Ra Zaidun Musliman, because we are taking the affected, mean the object. Next, make a sentence of jar state of the word sabir. Samiu sabirun, Ra Zaidun sabira, Ja'a sabirun, Samia Zaidun min sabirin. ABCD.
E.
Samia Zaidun min sabirin. D.
Min sabirin, min, because it's the jar, because word min is here. Translate, Samia Karimu min Nasir. Kareem heard from a helper. Kareem heard from a Muslim. Kareem heard from a believer. Kareem heard from a disbeliever. ABCD. Kareem, Samia Kareem min Nasir.
Heard from
A.
a helper.
A, because helper, Nasir means helper. Hal Sami Allah, answer in Arabic. Nam Sami Allah, Nam Yasma Allah, Nam Yasma Allah, Nam, Samin Allah, ABCD.
Naam Samia Allah. A.
Good, excellent. Hal Amanan Nasu, answer in Arabic. Nam Sofa Yu'minun Nasu, Nam Sa Yu'minun Nasu, Nam Yu'minun Nasu, Nam Amanan Nasu, ABCD.
E.
D is correct. Hal yakuluna al-kafiruna, answer in Arabic. Nam qala al-kafiruna, nam kana al-kafiru, nam yakulu al-kafiruna, nam yakulu al-kafir. ABCD. Remember, the ya is always same in question. Here is yakulu, ya has come. So the same answer, only remove the hal, put the answer nam. Nam yakulul kafiru. The next is translate Yarfo Ibrahim al-Qaida. Ibrahim alayhi was raising the basis. Ibrahim alayhi raises the basis. Ibrahim alayhi raised the basis. Ibrahim alayhi raises the basis of the house. ABCD. Yarfo Ibrahim al-Qaida.
E.
Good, excellent. Translate into Arabic. He sent down the book. أنزل الكتاب أنزل الكتاب أنزل الكتاب ينزل الكتاب ABCD.
D.
أنزل الكتاب is B. أنزل الكتاب. The next is translate Atiullah. Obey the messengers. He obeyed Allah. Obey Allah. He will obey Allah. ABCD.
E.
Good. So the 7 homework, you know, you have to take the mushaf, and if you can open it for at least 10 minutes from any place and study for 10. Then close it and recall from your memory for the 10 minutes whatever you have memorized during this reading or you have early studied that. And then take your the textbook. If you have got the print, so take the hard copy print. If you have not got the printed, then read it from the mobile or your tablet or from your computer, where you have kept that. Study at least for 10 minutes. And then take this pocket card or the back pocket book. This is very important card. You have got the soft copy. It was given you in QC1. You can get it print and put in either in the pocket or you can put in the lady hand purse and take it 5 times out in the day, either before or after each prayer, for read 2 to 3 minutes every time for 5 times in a day. After few weeks, you will memorize. After that, if you do the same exercise 5 times in a day, your memory gets sharpened, even up to 300 times. The 5th homework is listen to the 1-hour concise MP3 recording of the QC1 because it contains 50% words of the Quran. And there are 3 minutes each lesson, mean the clips in that in the voice of Dr. Abdulaziz Abdurrahim. You can listen this at least once in a week or month to keep you fresh with the 50% words of the Quran. The sixth homework is talk about the course with the study partner. At least 3 words or 1 ayah daily should be discussed. The last seventh homework is recite different surahs in Quran or Salah. Remember, now you are in advanced level. You are almost going to complete 141 ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah. In addition, you have done the 6th surah in QC1 before the Surah Qul, mean the Surah Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Nas, Surah Al-Kafirun, Surah Al-Asr, and Surah Al-Nasr. 6 surah plus this 141 ayah is a great ayah stock. You can recite in each different ayah or surahs. And remember, you are chosen. Pray for yourself. Say, Rabbi zidni ilma. Pray for the classmates. Oh Allah, help us to learn the Quran in the Quran class. Learn from the videos. If you do not watch the videos continuously, then it is effective to learn that together. You may make 2 or 3 or up to 10 friends group and watch the videos together. Whenever the words alim comes, stop the video and repeat it. The expert teachers are available on our websites, that is learn with your whole family on the teach your kids, just like understand Al-Quran. The Quran.academy provides you all the assist. You can take PowerPoints from there. You can take the PDFs. You can take the textbooks, workbooks, and you can get even the homeworks, or you can get the quiz there to practice. Teachers training and materials all are available on this site. Let's to pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfir wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. With this, we have completed the lesson. Now it's your turn. If you have any questions, please ask your questions